Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Randy from Rans Graphics, and today we will be creating an awesome animation known as flipping a magazine in After Effects. You can download the project file in the link given below. So without any further ado, let's start. First thing I will do is to create a new composition, and I will name it flipping a page. (1920 by 1080p, 30 frames per second, 13 seconds duration, and I will make the background white, and I will click OK. Another new composition, and I will name it main. I will create another new composition, and I will name it final. I will change the background to black. And then I will create another new composition. This time I will change this to 960. And I will also put a name here, page 1. And the background is black, same, 13 seconds duration, 30 frames per second, and I will click OK. And I will create a folder, and I will name it pages. I will drag this page 1 composition to the pages folder, and then I will click Ctrl D to duplicate it 7 times, and I will change the name of this composition 8 to front, meaning front page. And the 7 composition, I will rename it, and I will change it to back. And then I will highlight it all, and I will double click it to put image on it, and I will close it first and open the assets, go to image folder, and go to image. So first I will do the page 1, so I will use this one. I recommend that you should number your images so that you will not be confused. Press P for position and drag it down. Same with the other composition. I will drag down to my timeline the image that I'm gonna be using. Page 2 is image 2. Press S on my keyboard to resize it. So the page 3, I will use also the image 3. So I will just fast forward it, guys, because I don't want you to wait that long enough. So in order to save time, I will just fast forward it. So we are done placing our images on our compositions. So what I will do next is to delete it. And open the flipping page. I will close this one first. Go to my pages folder and open it up. Drag down the front page. And I will go and enable the title action safe. I have to open it up. And I'm gonna drag the image here so that there will be an image for the front. Press S for scale. And probably I will just adjust it this way. And then press P for the position. And drag it up. And also I think the back, you have to open it up and go to image and drag down your back image. Press S to scale it up or to scale it down. I think that's okay, so I will have to delete it. And the front too, and I will go back to flipping a page. And I will press S to scale it to 65% and then zoom it and then press P on your keyboard and move the image to where the center of your title action safe, like this. And minimize it again and drag down the page 1 to your timeline and open this one up. Control C to copy the transform and Control V to paste it. So now the sizes are of the same, so all we have to do is to go back to the front, go to effects and preset and find distort page turn. I will go to about 2 seconds. I will create a keyframe on the fold position and I will adjust this first. So this is the position that I want, and then I will add 5 frames. I will create a keyframe on fold radius and I will make it 4. And I will again add another 10 frames. And you might be wondering, I'm using this one. This is called Easy Tools this is a free script that you can download. It's way easier to use this one. So I will adjust the page to this high. And I will also change the fold radius to about 150. And then I will add another 20 frames. I will change this page to this much, I guess. And I will adjust the opacity at the back to about 100%. And I will change this fold radius to 130. I will highlight the front composition and go to back page, and I want to use the page 1 as my back page. And then I will go back to project, close the images, and I will drop down the page 2 next to front, and I will go my player to about 5 seconds, and I will copy this one by pressing Control C and Control V to page 2. So now when you press U, you will see that there are keyframes in here created. And I will also drag down the page 3. So this is the back page that you have. So all you have to do is to copy and paste the transform so that the scale is the same. Go back to page 2 and go to effects and control and go to the back page and make it page 3. So now when you scroll this one, you can see that there is the back page. But the problem is this one, it always at the back of the first page. So all you have to do in order to fix it is to press the U in order to reveal the keyframe on the front. Move your playhead and highlight this page 2. Split the layer. Delete these keyframes. And press U on this one. And move this page 2 up. So now when you scrub the playhead, it is now on top of the other page. So we already have solved the problem on how to do it. So now I'm gonna close this first to have some room, and then go back to project and drag down the page 4 just below the page 2, and then drag down the page 5 to your timeline just below the page 3, and open the front and go your playhead to about 8 seconds, and again copy this effects and Control C and copy it to the page 4, and also copy the transform, Control C, and paste it to page 5, and again you have to press U so you can see the keyframes on page 2. Go back there, move your playhead. The page 4, just go to effects and control. First you have to change from page 1 to page 5, and then you have to highlight the page 4, split it. First you have to press U to see the keyframes. So all you have to do is to drag this up on top, and then also press U to see the keyframes that we don't have to use anymore, and delete it. And I will again press U, go back to project and drag down your page 6 and just put it below the page 4, and then go your playhead to about 11 seconds. Copy these effects and transform by clicking your keyboard Control D and paste it to the page 6. So now you have to bring down the back too in your timeline. Copy the transform, Control C, and go to the back composition and Control V to paste it. And then go back to page 6 and go to effects and control and change the page 1 to back, and open this by clicking U to reveal the keyframes. Move your playhead to this much and split the layer on the page 6 and move it up above the page 4, and then delete the keyframes here that you don't use anymore. So when we play this one, now you have a nice flipping magazine. Disable this one so it will be gone. So now we are done with this composition. We will open the main, and I will change this one to black. The composition should be, color is black. Click OK, and I will drag down the flipping a page. And then I will drag the footage that I'm gonna be using in here. I will highlight it all and then drag it down to my timeline. And I will change the time in here by enabling the time remapping and adjust it. Also this one here, right click your mouse and go to time and enable time remapping. I will also go to my project and drag down my background. And I will highlight this light leak and I will make it add. I will resize the Sakura cherry blossom. Press S to scale it up. And change the blending mode to add. I will also resize the frame because the frame is small. So I have to click S on my keyboard, resize it, and then unlock this one so you can move a bit wider. And then I will change the opacity on the light leak by clicking T. I want it 50%. So I will close these ones. I will go to layer, create a new solid, and I will double click this one, create a mask, and will change this from add to subtract. Open it up and increase the feather. I will highlight the background and then go to effects and preset. Go to color correction curves. And I will just drag them down to darken it a bit. So when we play this one, let's see. Nice. I will also go to frame and go to effects and preset and generate. I will go fill and change the color on my frame to pink. And I will go back to layer, find layer styles and drop shadow. So when we play this one at the beginning, let's see what happens. If the frame is too big, you can adjust it by going to frame and click S to resize it again. I think that's better. Good. So now I will open Final, go to project, close these assets and footage, and then drag down my main. So when we play this one, so now guys, we are done with our tutorial for today, and I hope guys that you will hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell so that you will not be missing out to the videos that I'm gonna be uploading in the coming days. So my thoughts for today guys is that our minds have an endless rooms for improvement, and grab it and learn from it. So thank you guys for watching, and good luck, and see you next time on my next video. God bless.